What's good, y'all? Drive time back at it again, and so I guess we have what is now I'm calling the Doordash saga of incidents going on with Doordash, and I didn't even know it was as many as it was until yesterday. So we got the one that everybody's aware of, Miss Olivia, that decided to go up in the dude's crib and video record them. Apparently there's another one with the lady that decided to like spray something on the people's food. And the one I most recently heard about is the chick that's being nicknamed the seafood boil bandit, I think. And unfortunately, I think I have a take on this one that most people are not gonna like. And I have zero sympathy for this girl. Or rather, I have little sympathy for her. Story is she decided to treat herself, ordered some seafood boil, a bunch of stuff to drink. According to her, she was on her cycle, so she just wanted some comfort food. And I get all that. And she said she's in college, so she didn't feel like leaving her apartment. The only reason I have any sympathy for her is because I'm going to assume, and it's probably not true, but I'm going to assume that because she's in college, she don't have a car. And so she used Doordash to try to get her some food. And then this happens to her. The chick steals her food, steals one of her drinks, puts her food at the wrong address, so she had to like go downstairs to go get it and all this stuff. And honestly, based on the fact that she left her food downstairs, and I'm assuming she's in an apartment, I think she could be in a dorm, the driver might not have even been the person who stole it, but there's other evidence that says she might have been. My thing is this: convenience comes at a price. One, the astronomical markup, where a bill at a place that would normally be like $5 ends up being like $12 when you Doordash it. But the other price being, you run into these kind of problems. Like, these problems that you just will not run into if you stop being lazy. And by lazy, I don't even just mean get up and go get your own food, because that's what a lot of people I hear are saying. It's like, oh, she just went over and got her food. This never would have happened with you. True, but I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about learn how to freaking cook. Like, the fact that people go so heavy on takeout when most of the stuff that they order is not even hard to make. Like, one of my favorite things to get used to be a barbecue chicken pizza from this restaurant called Aubrey's, and then I just learned how to make it, and mine is better. And I went on a stint where I was heavy on lemon pepper wings at Wingstop, and then I learned how to make them, and mine are better. And I don't have to wait an hour to get it. I don't have to get in my car, drive to get it, and I don't have to pay a whole bunch of money for it. And I can make it to the amount that I want, at the time that I want, and it's just better. So it's like, I have little sympathy for people who just refuse to learn how to cook. And then, if you already willing to spend that kind of money extra, and if you got it, you got it. Hey, great, hats off to you. But it's not like we don't know that this is a problem with the Doordash and the Uber Eats and the Grubhub platforms. Like, we know this. And that's not even the extent of the issues that comes along with that, because a lot of people don't know that some of these platforms was like they was putting restaurants on there that didn't even want to be on it. Some restaurants will just turn the notifications off, so you'll send an order, the driver will go and pick up the order, and the order just won't be there. I know this for a fact because I'm in restaurants for work, and I've seen it happen in real time. I've seen them just decide to shut it off, like the notifications. And if you go into a place and you order something, they can at least tell you, hey, we're drivers, they just decide to not make it. If your delivery driver from a restaurant show up and give you the wrong thing or something missing, all you do is call the restaurant. They just flip it around and send it back. That happened on Doordash. Then you go on TikTok and you cry about it. So sucks that I don't condone nobody stealing from nobody. That part sucks that she got stolen from. And like I said, I'm just going to assume she doesn't have a car. But if you got a car, able-bodied legs, just go pick up your food. And if you got a brain that works, hands, and like a way to get that you can read, learn to cook. Like, this could be so easily avoided if you just learn to cook. Now, yeah, it's gonna be some situations where you want some takeout. I went and got takeout breakfast with my brother yesterday. But did I buy something that I can't make on my own? No. In fact, I'm going to recreate it better like tomorrow. So I just did it because I was out. But I'm not about to call and have somebody else get in their car and go drive it and get it to bring it to me. I'm not that lazy. I'm just not. So, again, this is one of those things where it sucks, but there's a large part of it that we create the problem on our own, purely out of our own laziness, and that we need